When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or rain? When the battle's lost and won. There to meet Macbeth. Fair is fool and fool is fair. Hover through the fog and lift the air. For brave Macbeth, well he deserves that name, and with his former title greet Macbeth. Happy, but not as happy, yet happier. You shall not be the king, but your son shall be one. Duncan, the king of Scotland. These witches were crazy, saying so much nonsense. But they aren't lying. You believe them, the lunatics? I mean, what if they are right? I want to put Malcolm in heritage to be the next king. I would also like to visit your place, Macbeth. Oh, King Duncan, I'm so welcome that you want to visit by. Malcolm, my next successor shall he be. So great, but I have to go back because my wife might kill me if I don't go back in time. Goodbye, Duncan. The king comes here tonight. Set a guest room for the king to stay for the night. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here of dearest cruelty, make my thick blood stop the axis and passage to remorse. Come thick nigh, with the smoke of hell that my keen knife seems not the wound it makes. Have you seen my letter, my dear? Duncan comes here tonight. You are full of innocence, your hands, your tongue, your eyes, like an innocent flower. The only way there is killing Duncan. How? Leave the preparations for me. I will take care of it. Duncan arrives at Macbeth's castle the Innerverse. With his attendants, Lady Macbeth welcomes them and lets them settle down in the rooms. Macbeth's fears take over him. He's scared of his own thoughts. He can think of murdering his friend who he fought together in battle. All of this makes Lady Macbeth more and more impatient. She mocks Macbeth for being such a weak coward overthinker and that he is not a real man because he can stop his own thoughts. So, Macbeth accepts Lady Macbeth's plan to prove that he is not a weak, cowardly man. Later at night, Banquo tells Macbeth his worries about the prophecies, but Macbeth pretends that he had forgotten them. After that, Macbeth hallucinates a gory dagger leading him into Duncan's room, but before he could even touch it, Lady Macbeth had already rang the bell signifying the preparations were ready. Macbeth goes back to Lady Macbeth and gets the daggers. Everything is ready. He is ready? Maybe he isn't that ready because after doing the deed, he has lost himself. Like a crazy chicken without a head, he starts to panic about what he has done to his friend, the king. He no longer feels human and remembers the King Scar's last words, Macbeth shall sleep no more. All of this made Lady Macbeth lose herself and panic too. Then boom! Macbeth still had the bloody daggers, but he was too scared to place the daggers back, so angrily Lady Macbeth took them and placed them herself. Macduff and Lennox came after hearing the yelling outside Macbeth's castle. That's when the murder mystery started. The bloody dead man, the dead king, and the non-suspect of these actions. Macduff and Lennox got suspicious of Macbeth for killing the guards out of rage without evidence that they actually killed the king. But thanks to Lady Macbeth's soap opera acting, they all got more worried about her than the dead bodies. After the incidents, both Duncan's sons, Malcolm and Donalbain, flee away from the dangerous events happening in the castle. Malcolm goes to England and Donalbain to Ireland. Macduff reports to Ross that Duncan's sons have fled away and now Macbeth is chosen to be the King of Scotland. Ross attends the coronation of Macbeth while Macduff goes back home to his castle at Fife. Banquo still suspects Macbeth, which makes Macbeth be nervous, so he decides to invite Banquo to visit that night. Banquo said that he will go to the castle at night to attend, but little did Banquo know of Macbeth's real intentions. After Macbeth realized he has no children to rule, leading Banquo to be the next king angered him somehow because, he's crazy. And from all the craziness, Macbeth decides to avenge Banquo's death by sending 2 murderers to kill him. Both Macbeth and Lady Macbeth fear what will happen next of them. They're scared of the actions they had done, especially Macbeth, who hasn't yet confessed his arrangement of Macbeth's murder to Lady Macbeth. He just tells her that he fears something bad might happen to him. Macbeth sends a third murderer to kill Banquo and now flees. The murderers manage to kill Banquo, but flees escapes. One of the murderers tells Macbeth that he had killed only Banquo and that Fleance had escaped. That day, Macbeth was hosting a banquet with all the other nobles and his wife, but out of sudden craziness, he hallucinates Banquo's death ghost in front of him at the banquet, making him look lunatic in front of everybody. But Lady Macbeth, again, tries to calm everybody else to hide the actually crazy killer she has. The witches go to Macbeth again to tell him his destiny, which leaves Macbeth confused about what they meant. Fleance is put in charge for the murder of Banquo, but he had fled away. Lennox is still suspicious of Macbeth, and with another nearby king from another kingdom, they both agree with the flaws of Macbeth's actions. Macbeth is viewed as a tyrant in front of them and blamed for the murders of Duncan and Banquo. Macbeth goes back to visit the three witches where they tell him three prophecies. These prophecies were an armpit, a bloody child, and finally a crowned child with a tree in his hand. Macbeth didn't really pay attention to all the other prophecies, but he did for the bloody child. That was that he will not be harmed by any man born from a woman. This prophecy made Macbeth think he is the most powerful human being for not being able to be defeated by any man. Macduff has fled to England, leaving his wife and children alone. Ross tries to comfort and tell reasons why he had to go so suddenly, but after he left, Lady Macduff was attacked and killed with her children by Macbeth's men. One of Lady Macbeth's maids has seen her walking late hours and repeatedly washing her hands. She asked advice from the doctor who analyzed Lady Macbeth's actions once he arrived. Both the maid and the doctor were confused, but it was concluded that this couldn't be solved with a physician. Lady Macbeth wasn't aware she was sleepwalking and experiencing again the bloody hands she had when she set up Duncan's death. Malcolm and Macduff joined together with the English forces and Scottish forces to rebel against the tyrant's rule. The men's army start to walk by the Birnam Wood. Reports are given to Macbeth that soon the Scottish-English army is coming to take him down and kill his men. He panics at first, but remembers that no son born from a woman will defeat him, meaning that he will win. Yet he can't control how to cure Lady Macbeth's illness, since not even the doctor will determine what she had. Still in the Birnam Wood, Malcolm orders his men to carry 3 branches to the skies while they approach Macbeth's castle. They are ready to fight for Scotland's freedom, and Malcolm is ready to become the next king. Macbeth still has self-confidence in defeating Malcolm or any man. He then was told that his wife was dead, which he pitied for, since it would have been better if she had died after he won. He was also told that an army was approaching his castle. Macbeth then leaves his castle and goes to the fields to find Malcolm. Malcolm and Macduff arrive at Macbeth's castle with the army and the help of Siward. Siward leads the battle while Malcolm and Macduff go after Macbeth. During the battlefield, Macbeth kills Siward's son and runs away. At the same time, Macduff arrives looking for him. On the other side of the castle, Malcolm achieves the surrender of the castlemen. Macduff finds Macbeth, who looks ready to kill him. Macbeth confesses that he was the one who killed his family, Duncan and Banquo. Both of them fight for a while, till Macduff confesses that he had been ripped out of prematurely from his mother's womb, leading to Macbeth's prophecy not having any effect on him. Macbeth cowardly doesn't want to fight Macduff anymore, but it's too late by then, because Macduff already has planned to cut down his head and displace it for the public. Macduff finishes killing Macbeth and brings his head to Malcolm. Malcolm then is named king and gives titles to his new loyal men.